Matter of fact, twice in one day. The first time that day I met him, he was at the hospital doing a presentation there for luncheon, and I was a part of that luncheon. Then that evening I went to the Y, and he was there speaking to the ABC group, and which is after breast cancer survivors. So I was there for that meeting that night, and after the meeting I went to him, and I really had enjoyed his presentation, and I went to him and I asked him if I made an appointment, would he be able to help me? I had had some problems for many years with yeast, and it was just taking a toll. And he told me he was sure he could just call and schedule an appointment and come by, and he would see what he could do. And that's exactly what he has done. When I came into his office, first he did a battery of labs, and then to see exactly what was going on. And from that point, he started prescribing supplements that I could take that would help make a difference. I had been used to taking supplements over the years through herbalistics, but these are just totally different, and he started prescribing those, and I started taking those, and I could see an instant results. So, and I'm still taking them. It has pretty much gone away. Occasionally I will have one, but the moment I can feel it coming on, I know now by his teaching what to do, and I immediately start taking what I need to take, and it doesn't do anything like it used to do. Well, the one thing with Dr. Hassan, he always say there's always hope. So when I first met him, I had the first episode with breast cancer. And then after meeting him and started coming to see him, a few years later, I had it in the other breast. But I never lost hope, and he would always tell me there's always hope, and go ahead and do what you have to do to get where you need to be. And he was there for me to help me reach that goal. And so far, I have just done so well since this last episode with the breast cancer. Well, you know, I tell everybody I'm part of the woodwork around here. I come in and they treat me like family, you know, and I never experienced that with any other health providers before. And I'm just so thankful for them. They've always been there for me. And I remember one time I came in after I was diagnosed with congestive heart failure from the drug that I was administered when I had chemotherapy the second time. And I came in one day and I was just really feeling horrible. And so one of his assistants, one of his staff, medical staff members came to me, and she told me, she says, I want you to go to the emergency room. I think they really need to check you out. So my sister helped me get back in the car, and we went to the emergency room. And I was so glad I did, because they did admit me. And the one thing about that admission at that time, I was in my room and the nurse came in the next day, I think, and my sister was there with me, and I saw this bouquet of flowers, and I thought they had the wrong room. And I told the nurse it was possible that no one in there that I thought maybe she was looking for. She said, oh, I'm looking for you. She said, they're for you. And I took them and looked at the card, and it was from the Maxwell Clinic. I knew then they just loved me, and I loved them so much. My sister was there, and she said, oh, they did this for you. I said, that's the kind of people they are. They don't just treat you medically. They are there for you as your friend and your supporters, and spiritually give you the guidance that they can share with you as well. So I'm thankful for them.